Hello, how are you? I'm not quite in frame. There we go, a bit better. Today's t-shirt is my ugly sweater, I believe unicorn t-shirt, which I really like. I like the colours. It's very pretty. And just a cardigan. So, another quiet day, Christmas Eve. Yeah. Adam didn't come around as early as I would have liked. So basically, I was looking at the cinema list and thought, well, if it comes around now, maybe we can get a couple of movies in. We could have done Grinch and Ralph 2, but that didn't happen. And he did come around, but it turns out it was only for a couple of hours because he's got an early start tomorrow, bless him. So he's working Christmas Eve, which isn't fun. But he's off Christmas Day and Boxing Day, but we can't see him though. I might not now see him till next year. Sad face. But I was telling him, like last couple of years we did like fun stuff. We had like fun days and that, and we hung out a lot and had a lot of fun. And this year we just haven't had the chance. So he lamented with me, and agreed we should make a point of doing something. So yeah, you got my present though. It's over there in a big bag. So I'm like, yay. I may have accidentally guessed it in a it'd be cool if it's this thing kind of way. So in a happy, but he's like, maybe. It's like, yeah. But it's good. It's all good. Squishy. Yeah, other than that, not really much gone on today. I just chilled, played some more Hobbit. I'm finding it funny and fun and silly, and it's kind of crazy because people have, rightly so, made fun of the Legend of Zelda games because more often than not, depending on the game, but Link is going into people's homes and smashing their big clay pots to find rupees. And sometimes someone's like, if someone's in the house, or if he's going down someone's wardrobe and they're in the house, they especially in the more recent games, they do say something. But generally speaking, he's just going around smashing all this private property. But in the Lego games, you are literally destroying everything. If it's not, because the artwork on this game is because the other ones I've played through all the way is the Harry Potter ones and Pirates ones, and the background style is a little bit more cartoony from what I remember. I think the Hogwarts obviously is kind of like castle in this movie, but this one's really gorgeous. I don't want to say it's watercolor because it's certainly not as soft as that, but it is. You are putting these little plastic looking things, like the furniture and the characters, into a really nice rendered background. And it isn't photoreal, but it's definitely not plasticky either. So that's kind of fun. So basically, if it looks plasticky, you can destroy it. And there's been more than one time when I've gone into someone's home and just wrecked the shit out of everything. So I'm not sure what kind of lessons that's teaching the kids, to be honest, but it's still kind of fun to do. So that's that. Hot. Okay, I've had this over a year now. Well, nearly a year, because it was my Christmas present last year. And I've just realised on the back, it says Heartfelt Designs. Because it's felt. And presumably made with some heart and love. So, yay. It's my Sherlock cushion. He's so cute. So yeah, otherwise I've not really got much to say. Had ribs for dinner, that was nice. Got a text himself because he wants me to take him to the shopping list. Yeah, just chill. Aaron's cheered up a bit. He's not so moody about being alone for Christmas. He's done a whole video. I mean, he needs to edit it. We've got a lot of footage to put with it, but he's done the script, he's filmed it, he's done all his voiceover, and that's not a bad day's work. Everyone's just chill. So yeah, I'm gonna record this, upload it, maybe play Hobbit for a little bit longer, and then go to bed relatively early for me, especially compared to yesterday, because I've got to get up early because he's got to get into bed because he's got an early start. So that'll be fun. So yeah, not much to say, just a nice mellow, chill out Christmas Eve. Alrighty, on to the questions. On to the question of the day, which is on the page. There we go. Sorry. Write about a time you didn't think you'd be friends with someone and then ended up being super close. I don't know. I mean, because like the only person, like I say, currently the only person I'm super close with is Adam. I'm pretty close with Aaron and himself, and obviously other people that. But my closeness with Aaron is the closeness you have with someone you chat to every day, but you've never been in the same physical space with. There's still so much we probably don't know about each other, and that's fine. Obviously my closeness with himself is because, we've been together nearly 20 years. And obviously Adam is my bestie who probably knows as much, if not more than, like, because there are things you tell your bestie that you don't necessarily tell your partner, not because I'm malicious, just because, there are things that Adam and I have done together, like Adam and I have a shared work history, and it's just stuff that never really needs to come up into conversation. It's not. So it's like, Adam and I have jokes that himself will never quite get because he wasn't there. But in all three cases, with himself, Adam and Aaron, I liked them. I thought they were nice people, and I wanted to get to know them more. In fact, I could probably say that Adam and I were probably going to end up being really good friends because, well, we did, and I thought it was pretty neat kid for the moment I met him. So anyone outside the super close, because, like I said, I've covered. I don't know. I honestly wish I could think of a good example. I'm just trying to go through all the people I've known at work, but even then, like, most of them I don't see anymore. Oh. Yeah, like I said, even downgrading the level of closeness. I mean, going back to the store, because I got hired straight away. I was one of the first people to work there. However, because of my previous job, they didn't release me straight away, because I had to sort of fulfill my contract there. I didn't physically start with the other lads. So I went in there because they went to Luton to do some training in another store. And then they all sort of started a few days before I did. Although, that being said, it wasn't just me. The assistant manager the supervisor, had also started the same day as me. So I wasn't the only one who, was hired straight away but started late. And going into that, I walked into the store just to look around before I started officially working there. And I saw the guys on the counter, and I'm like, oh boy, these are going to be my colleagues. All right. And I don't think I bought anything there and then. Didn't have a discount card yet. It was kind of busy because, new stores always going to be kind of crazy. And it was, I think it opened either late October or very early November. So it's a brand new store that sells entertainment stuff a couple of months before Christmas. So yeah, you're going to be busy. And a couple of guys, because when we first started, there was a few people that, they're like, these people, you're doing all right, but you're not quite. So, sorry, we're not going to have you back, because it was still in the probationary period. I've obviously made it through, and so did some of my other colleagues. So yeah, I mean, probably Jay, in that group, just because, not that I ever thought he was standoffish. But we got kind of close in a way that I wouldn't have necessarily expected. Like other people, like, you know, with Martin, I kind of met Martin before, and he's always sort of a more openly friendly guy and quite chatty. But with Jay, yeah, he was definitely he's a bit more laddish. But in some ways, we've had some deeper conversations. I'm not, you know, I've had similar conversations with Adam, of course, but, you know, Adam started after us. And although I wouldn't say I'm as close with Jay as I am with Adam, obviously, every time I see Jay, we always stop, we always chat, we always catch up with each other, we always see how we're doing, always have big hugs. So yeah, not that I ever thought I'd not like him, but, you know, I wasn't sure if we would get on, and then we got on pretty well. And we've had some quite deep and meaningfuls. So, yeah, he's a good bloke in some ways, and not as good in other ways, but that's a conversation for never. So yeah, probably with Jay at work, in the sense that I wasn't sure I'd get on with them, but in terms of the people that I'm super, super close with, yeah, I always figured that I would get on with them, so it's not quite the same thing. But anyway, I think that answers the question. Again, always, if you have thoughts and comments of your own, then I'm always interested to hear them. Otherwise, as always, thanks for watching. If you have been, you are awesome. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!